Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this, the Invictus Racing League, the Performance League 1. I am your host with the most, Mark. Tonight we're at the glorious, glorious race. At the moment, it doesn't look like glorious, it looks like a bit foggy, lots of cloud there, to be fair, so we have to wait and see what happens there as well. Oh, I've just it's like faster on the buzzers on that one, Sunshines. I've been told by the weather crew it's going to be a dry race. But I've not been told about the qualifying. At the moment it's going to be dry, but I can't see any rain or anything, so this could be a frantic stuff here. Can I just say a massive apologies to the guys that I wasn't here last week because of the power cut I had. It was a nightmare. I got everything all set up, ready to go, and then bang, like a silly bang moment there. So it was gutting because I would have liked to have seen all there. Sorry about the background there. It would have been a great race at Abu Dhabi. Light rain, I've been told, all rain, all the race. So that would have been a frantic race to be in anyway. But whatever happens, this could be one hell of a battle here. I'm just going to load up the table stuff. But someone has just come out of the pits now. As from what I see is what I'm going to get. But it might be whoever it is. I know Dre Gio's got Mike. Mike's the first person out. Right. Mike is the first person to go out to do his actual qualifying lap, so he'll be the one to watch on how to do the qualifying lap in the Italian Grand Prix. I just noticed a bit of lag there, but hopefully that isn't what I think it is from tonight. But yeah, I do apologise, guys. It's my fault for not saying this, but the guys have not left the garages because of a minute's silence from Nicky Lauda, who's sadly passed away this morning. In memory of Lauda's family and friends, and he was a brilliant driver back in the day. I mean, I've never seen him drive, but I remember he did like some test runs during the Jaguar years in like 2002, I think it was. But I do apologise again. I will do this properly. We will have another minute's silence in the F3 League tomorrow and all the leagues as well tonight. So I do apologise for that one, guys. I've totally forgot to now. We've got Mike coming to do his lapping out of the Monza track. So we're coming up to the first corner now. The Variante del Retiro, as you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong. So passing to turn 1, then coming to turn 2, needs to be absolutely spot on there. Coming up to turn 3 now, which is the curva Biasano, if that's how you pronounce it. Then coming to the end of the first sector now, which is done a 27.1 on the medium tyre. Turn 4, then to turn 5 straight away. Hopefully that hasn't invalidated his lap here, but he's still going there. The Curva del Lesmo corner here. Needs to get it spot on there from turn 6, then come up to turn 7, which is the long DRS straight there as well. So the Curva del Serragala, if that's how you pronounce it as well. So the long DRS straight here. 55.6 seconds. Turn 8, the chicane, the Ascari corners there. Coming up to the long straight now after turn 10. I don't know about you, but good evening to everyone that's joined the session. I will have a look at the comments in a minute. I just want to see what Mike can do on turn 11, the Parabolica corner here. I always remember that one. Oh, he's teasing us! He's absolutely teasing us! Madness! Absolutely madness! Tom 444 has slowed down. Craig's on the Renault at the moment, but Dre Gio was ahead, and he's done the first lap of the qualifying with a 121.2. A 121.2. Aaron Gisbert's done a 122.4 on the soft tyre. Dre Gio, or I call him Neo Gio, he's done it in the 21.2 on the super soft. Same with Tony Balacho. I always remember him as Waving Tail, the Flying Scotsman. Who else has not done a lap? Who's closest? Synchronicity, he's going to do his lapping now. O'Stephen says, good luck everyone in this last race. We'll watch the highlights later. O'Stephen, this is not the last race for this. It will be for F3 for the equal stuff tomorrow. But for the performance leagues, China will be next week's last race for these guys because they had to do the rerun of it. So this is technically like race 11 instead of race 12 for the performance leagues because of what happened with PSN a few years ago. And he says, rest in peace, Nicky Lauda. So respect for that one now, Stephen. Respect. Synchronicity's done at 123.3. Mr. Sky C done at 22.4. Oh, Stephen says, oh yeah, forgot. No worries, mate. I forgot about the minute silence, so I do apologise to everyone there. But, like I said, we rested. I mean, he won it. He won the titles, I believe, in 1975, 77 and 84 with the two Ferraris and the McLaren. I think he took a break and then he went back into McLaren, into like the 80s. And that's when he was like... After that year, I think that was it. That was had enough from Lauda. But then, like I said earlier, he did some like test runs, I believe, in the Jaguar years, I believe. So it's just quite interesting stuff to hear. But when you hear him on the paddock, like all those years ago, and he was influential to Lewis Hamilton to join Mercedes. He says, "I tell you what, I will guarantee you sooner to make you a world champion again." And he did. He did that within a year. I think Mercedes were like a year. Then that's when the hybrid era came out. 22 flat from Aaron J. Spence. Mr. Scorsese did the 22.4. Synchronous yellow flag set to 3. There was green flags there, so something must happen at the back of us. I must have missed that. But what can Sir Niley Hood or Sir Spud here do? Can he try and... Oh, his ERS is playing up on the Red Bull. Hopefully. Oh, he's gone wide there, nearly at the parabolic corner. Needs to do everything possible here. Can he do it? He moves up to third. That's a great time from Sir Spud. A great time from Sir Niley Hood or Sir Spud. Into third place, Boston. He'll know what Boston is because that is a Midlands accent. As I was saying earlier, it's Mike Davis here. Mike's doing his lapping on the medium tyre. Now, I was speaking to him just before the race. I was watching what he was doing, and I was just speaking to him just before we were about to start the race. He was saying, oh, I've been practicing for an hour or so, Malk, and he was just trying everything I could with the race pace. And he's trying everything he can with the Haas car. He just absolutely hates the Haas car. He just says, up the Haas. Up the ass, or Haas, whatever you call it, that one. But I tell you what, Mike's not happy with them. I believe he's not going to try and go for the medium tyres, as what I've been told, unless... But for what I'm watching at the minute, he's just trying to see what time he could do on the medium tyre at the moment here. But for me, it just depends on how he can capitalise on it. And like I said, the last few races, not only in this league, but for the F3 league as well, he has improved non-stop. Oh, he's teasing us again. Synchronosis moved up to third with a 121.7. That's a cracking time. Dre Gio still on the 121.2s at the moment here. Can anyone try and beat Dre Gio at the moment here? Tom 4. Every time I missed this race, he has won the races from what I've seen. So I'm not saying this is a bad omen for him on the commentary box. So like I said, I want to see him win a race from what I've seen. But the last two races that I could not make it, he has won the races itself. So Tom 444 is to the 123.1. So I don't know if he's made a mistake somewhere, but based on the times that I'm seeing at the minute, I think Sir Spud needs to hit the 21s. The Super Softs need to hit the 1 minute 20s, I reckon, because if Sir Spud can get 122 flats, anything can happen. Mr. Sky C. So yeah, we've got Mr. Sky C and Synchronously doing their lap-ins now. But I'm going to watch the Drivers' Championship winner from last season. So I'm just going to look at the Performance League stats as well. He's in the lead at the minute with 13 points. Bear in mind with 2 races left to go. He could win the title tonight if he wins the race and RJ Spence does not get a solitary point. So he would, or yeah. Oh no. All he needs to get is 3 points. I do apologise. I don't know why I said 15 to start off with anyway, because I was thinking of the 13-point gap. Or if Aaron J. Spence does not get a point tonight, well, actually, if he gets 1 point, and there's 30 points left. So the most points that Aaron J. Spence can do before tonight's race is 100 points. We've got yellow flag set to 2. We've got yellow flag set to 2. We're not sure where that's coming from, but Mr. Scorsese passing the Scary corner here. Needs to get his spot on here. He's gone a little bit wide there, but that's still going. He's still going with that that Williams car. He's absolutely livid with that Williams car, as far as I can see. But he wants that Renault car to be that va-va-boom! With the ba-ba-boom on that one. So what can Mr. Scorsese do on his lap here? Could be a good time here. And he moves up to 4th. With 121.9, that's a good time in the Williams car as well. What can Synchronously do? Guna's retired. Synchronously does not improve his time. Guna, not sure what happened to him, but Guna has retired from the session. Craig, the Flying Scotsman, is doing the original Flying Scotsman. Sorry, I have to remember to say the original Flying Scotsman. He's in 10th at the minute with no time at all. Same with Mike, same with SJD, Captain Stiff, and Colin J at the moment. So. Mrs. Scorsese can win the title. And I've said this before, but I'll try and get it as best as I can. The maximum points that Aaron J. Spence can get is 100 points, guaranteed. Aaron J. Spence moves up to 2nd, a 10th off. Oh, actually, 200ths off the time from Dre Geo, Neo Geo. But I'm just watching Craig now do his lapping now, because he's the only one who's not done the lapping on track at the minute. Can he do it? Oh, he's moved up to 4th. So the two Renault boys from tonight's race in the top 4. That's a good time, to be fair. 3 tenths. Well, it's 7 tenths between 1st and 6th. 7 tenths. Madness, absolutely madness stuff. Dre Geo's doing his lapping now. Craig's have to go out of the way here, then he does. Dre Geo, that's where the yellow flags have just kicked in now. So what can Dre Geo do? He's not happy with that time, because Aaron J. Spence could have been closer to Dre Geo with 200s off. He's still going passing the chicane pass, so he's alright at the minute. This track. Bear in mind, this track is worse with the penalties, so especially a Scary corner. So these guys are going to have to make sure they have to be absolutely spot on here, to be fair. They're going to be absolutely spot on here. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. But what can Dre Geo do? Dre Geo coming through a Scary corner. Is he? Oh, he's not doing his lapping. He's invalidating his lap. Because... oh, yeah, he has to invalidate his lap. So I'm going to try and watch him again, because SJD is just doing his out lap on the mirror. I'm not sure where he is on track. He's coming up to the end of the 2nd sector, nearly. Oh, Dre Geo's going to the pits. Oh, he's teasing us. Absolutely teasing us. I'm going to watch Craig now. Can Craig try to improve his time? But it looks like the fuel might be out here, so he might go back into the pits. Yeah, he goes back into the pits. Oh, come on! We want more! We want more drivers! We've got Tom 444 doing his lapping. SJD. Where's Tom 444? Tom 444 has only just come out of the pits. So SJD, going to watch his lapping now. Oh, yes. So what can SJD do at the moment here? So, like Mr. Scorsese did, he's in 1st place at the minute with 83 points. Aaron J. Spence is in 2nd with 70 points. Captain Stiff is in 3rd with 61 points. Tom 444 is in 4th with 59 points. Boy Better Know, who could not make it tonight, he he was on 47.5 points. So what can SJD do on the soft tyre? So he's on the soft tyre at the minute. It's on 26.5. To be honest, he needs to hit the 22s to stand a good chance on the soft tyre times. If it doesn't, he'll need to do it again. Same with what Tom 444 is doing. If Spud can get 1 minute 22s, I know this is a performance league, so anything could happen. Anything could happen here tonight. So anything could happen on this as well. So just watching to see if SJD can do his lap in here. Going a little bit wide there. Oh, he's still going. He's still going. He's still going. Coming to Parabolica, which is turn 11 now. Oh, to go watch out for the last that corner. He's got no ERS. He's got no ERS, but can he move him? Right, I said he had to be the 22s, and he does. He's a 1 minute 22.4. Yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3 now, so something must happen on that point there. Tom 444 is doing his lapping now, so one of the Force Indias has to move out of the way quickly. I believe that is Dragio, or Dragio, that was. So, at the moment, Mike, Captain Stiff, and Colin J are the only ones who have not done a lapping so far in this race as well. So, are they trying to build the tyres? Now, with the tyre wear is not that great again here. So, to get a perfect setup, you need to have one stop. It's a one-stop race. Oh, Tom 444 is moving up to 5th. What a lap from him. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff from him. We've got yellow flag set to 1. What can the champion of Mr. Scorsese, the Drivers' Championship? Oh, brilliant stuff from Synchronously. Brilliant stuff. Mr. Scorsese got wide there. Oh, I thought he was going back into the pits, but Mr. Scorsese moves up. He moves up to 6. Madness stuff. But I'll tell you what, what's madness? The final countdown. Spud, what a lap! Oh my god, this could be a brilliant laps. Manic stuff here from the qualifying stuff. Dragio improve. Oh, he can't improve. Aaron Spence is on his lap. He's not going to improve his time. Synchronously won't improve his time. Mr. Scorsese is the only decent. Time Avalanche. Mr. Scorsese is not doing his lapping. Mike's the only one who's going to try it. He's 2/10 quicker on his lap, but like I said, he's got wide. Then the mate compromised a little bit there, but he's still going. He's still going on this. Could he get into the top 4 at least with the soft tyre? He said he's not happy with the medium tyre, so he's gone for the soft tyre, which is done at 22.7. Mr. Scorsese's retired from the session now, but can Mike do it now? EVP is a good it. He's improved. He's improved his tyre by only 2/10. He's only improved his tyre by 2/10. Madness stuff here. And Aaron J. Spence has gone back into the pits now. I was thinking what's happened there, but I've just realised Aaron J. Spence has done the lapping there. So, what a lap from Synchronously at first. I thought Aaron J. Spence nearly got there by 400s. He's probably had enough of Synchronously after that lap there. But Sir Knightley Hood has spud out of nowhere. He pulls a lap out of the bag at Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. In the Red Bull car, that gives them wings. Ooh, and that Force India is trying to drag the Red Bull, like, with more Red Bull rings on that one. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. But madness stuff here. Here are your short qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix, for the Invictus Racing League, the Performance League 1. You got Sir Gnarly Spud in first, Synchronously in second, brilliant lap from him. Andrew Spence in third, Dre Gio in fourth, Waving Tail, Ton Avalanche in fifth, the original Flying Scotsman in sixth place of Craig, Vavavoom in seventh place from Mr. Sky Sea, Tom 4 in eighth place, SJD in ninth place, Mike, the Slovenian legend, in 10th place, Guna, Captain Stiff and Colin J have not done a time whatsoever. Guys, I do apologise. I forgot to do the minute silence, so if you bear with me a sec, I will do the minute silence now. In respect with Niki Lauda. You're right, guys. I do, like I said, that was my minute silence in respect of Niki Lauda, who sadly passed away at the early hours of this morning. I believe he had a lung transplant. I believe 8 months after it. So he wasn't feeling too good. This year in F1 has been an absolute shock. You got Charlie Warrington, who sadly passed away just before the Australian Grand Prix back in March, and then now Niki Lauda. Like I said, two great legends in the game of the F1, wherever happens there. But like I said, in all respect, my condolences to the Niki Lauda family and friends. Let's hope we give a cracker of a race for Niki Lauda to watch for the Invictus Racing Leagues for tonight, for the Performance League 1, this would have been race 12, but this is actually technically race 11 because of what happened with China a few weeks back with the issues with the PSN stuff. So just going to get some stats up already. So what I do, guys, for my streams, I always check the bottom half of the grid to see what strategy they would have gone for and see if they're going to go long or short to try and get ahead as quickly as possible. And as you can see, Gunas, the only one out of the bottom three, has gone for the super soft tyre. Captain Stiff and Colin J have gone for the medium tyre, so they're going to go literally long here, probably up to lap 20, probably lap 22, and then do the super softs right at the end. But just depends on how the guys can capitalise on it. But bear in mind, guys, this has been a great season. Whatever happens, this has been a cracker of a season. We've got 4 drivers still in the title shot at the minute. So the ones in danger at the minute are Tom 444 and Captain Stiff with 22 and 24 point gaps respectively. Oh, sorry, Captain Stiff, 22 point gap. Spud's got disqualified somehow. And I'll say that again. Captain Stiff got a 22 point gap between himself and Mr. Sky C from the leader. there, and 24 points between Tom 444 and Mr. Skysea. So, in all honesty, the guys would need to win both races realistically, and not make a mistake whatsoever. It's going to be a manic stuff for these guys here. But Sonali Huddersfield, I know he's out of the Drivers' Championship, but he wants to try and finish off in style here by finishing. He's got pole in the qualifying, but can he get the win and the hat trick? Is the fastest lap of the race. But don't get me wrong, you got synchronously, you got Aaron J. Spence. Aaron J. Spence needs to win. Oh, right, get some points ahead of Mr. Skysea, who's going to be the one to look out for tonight. I think if Mr. Skysea gets at least 4 points or more, and Aaron J. Spence does not get any points, I think that will be confirmed for him to be the Drivers' Championship for the second season running, I believe. The camera view is rubbish. Here we go. We got 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights. We are. Go, go, go. Who's had a good start? This could be. Oh my God, we got 4. We might have a 3 in a bed. 3 in a bed. 2 3 in a beds. Oh, madness! Trey Geo needs to give the position back here because he cut that corner there. But there's some battles here going on left, right, centre here. But what's happening at the lead here? Sir Spud's dropping down here. Mr. Skysea needs to hold on. Sir Spud! Trey Geo needs to drop there because the point stuff. But what a move from Sir Spud. So back into the lead here. Brilliant stuff, but Mr. Skysea, Aaron J. Spence is the biggest downfall here, as in the moves as well. Synchronously, starting off his second, something must happen on the corner there. Something must happen there. Madness stuff here on the first lap of the Invictus Racing League, the Performance League 1. So Synchronously, who started off brilliantly in the qualifying, now is right back into 13th place. So something must happen there for him there. But can Dre Geo moves up to first. No, Sir Spud. Sir Spud moves up to first. No, Sir Dre Geo, Neo Geo. Oh, this could be a belter. This could be a belter of the frantic. What a start here. Sir Spud's got the fastest lap of 1:30. Flat there. But Mr. Skysea has got the chance to overtake Sir Spud. But Sir Spud is going to be late breaking it. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Synchronously's got 5 seconds stop go penalty. Oh, there was a bit of contact between, it looked like between the two Williams cars. But who's that behind Craig there? That was Tom 444. 444. Can he try and get past the original flights? Because we're in 2 places. We've got another battle there. In the background, can Tom 444 try to get past? Guna's moved up to 9th. SJD drops down to 10th place. No, SJD's made a mistake. Or something like that. Must have made a mistake there. Like I said, SJD's right slowing down now. So something must happen there. What can Ton Avalanche or the Waving Tail, the Flying Scotsman here? Can he try and do everything he can? But I want to try and see if Tom 44 can. He's already in a club, it's Renault sandwich. So where's Mr. Skysea when you see him? He's like ba ba boom with a ba ba boom on that one. So can Tom 444 try and close in on Craig now? Tom Avalanche is going wide there, as you can see there. And same with Aaron J. Spence. Aaron J. Spence is really struggling at the moment here. What can Dre Geo do? Dre Geo try to get past the Spud. Sir Nolly on the Spud with the 2 in the mid. 2 in the mid. Oh, you could have done it. But can Craig do it? Oh, no. Can he? Can he? Oh, I thought he would have done it on Tom Avalanche for 4th place. This is a belt of a race. I remember a few seasons ago. Oh, Dre Geo's moved up to first. Sir Spud dropped down to second. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Contact between something must have happened there between Craig and Ton Avalanche on that corner there. I don't know if Craig caught Todd Avalanche on the Williams car, because the Williams car just looked like he lost control of it, and because of that, he just went like off the track there. But oh my God, Tom 444. Mike's got an opportunity here. This is a good opportunity here. Guna moves up. Can Guna try and take the advantage here? Tom 444. Craig moves up to 9th. But JGS not the fastest lap of 125.3. DRS is already enabled, but can they try and take the overtake here? Mike will be a sitting duck here. With 2 drivers here. Could this be a 3 to bed? Oh my God, please be a 3 to bed. Please! Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it if you're being cute. Oh, yeah. Tom 444 trying to have an opportunity to try and get past Mike now for 6th place at the moment here. So we've got a couple of battles going on. We got what can boy. We got a 3-car battle here for the top 3. We've got Mike, Goon and Mike, and Tom 444 for 5th place. Craig. Oh no! Don't tell me that Craig. I was going to say I thought Craig got stuck in the pits with the pit glitch. Hopefully that does not happen tonight in relation to the Drivers' Championship. So hopefully it's not that bad on here. But oh, Tom 444 got a little bit wide there. But Tom 444 needs to get that DRS as quickly as possible, but Mike will have the opportunity for the DRS because of Guna. Dragey has done the fastest lap of 124.9. They've got to be careful of Parabolica going wide there. They've got to be absolutely careful there. But what can Tom 444 do? Mike will be a sitting duck here. He's got the DRS already, but can Tom 444 will have the 2 in a bed situation? We will have a 2 in a bed. We would have a 2 in a bed. Oh, contact between Tom 444 and Mike. No debris, so Silly Bang will be happy with them 2 at the moment here. But Tom 444 moves up to 6th. But bear in mind, Mike's in the soft tyre, so he's got a bit of an advantage here because he will go for the super softs near the end of the race. So I reckon lap 17 for the softs, lap 10 for the super softs. Now the drivers who are struggling with the tyre wear, if they pit now, they will need to pit for the medium tyre to go all the way to the end. And I'm sure the guys are going to be very careful here not to go into the medium tyre. I personally do not want to go on the medium tyre because it's one of those tyres where you're never going to get improved unless you get a good start, like what Captain Stiff and Colin J have done on there. But Craig's been up to 12th. Synchronicity dropped down to 13th there. So SJD's got a chance to try and close in on Colin J. No, I'm going to go back to Mike, try and close in on Tom 444. Dragey has got the fastest lap again with a 124.6 on the super soft, so that's a cracking time. And he's pulling massively away from a little bit here, a little bit that from Sir Spud, Sir Gnarlyhood of Sir Spud. Oh, we have a 2. Maybe not 2. But Tom 444 is going to have a chance here to go and get the slipstream off Mike. Oh, but the Red Bull of Captain Stiff slowly catching up on here. But this is a belt of a race here. All I ask, I know I had 3 inner beds, 2 of them at this very start, but can we have some more, please? That's all I ask, nothing else. SJD's got a chance of closing on Colin J for 9th place, and J Spencer's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all. He did not want that at all. Oh, a little bit of braking there from SJD. We're on lap 6 of 27 of the Invictus Racing League, the Performance League 1, and like I say, this has been an absolute pleasure and Boston commentary. Boston racing, shall we say. When I say Boston, I mean brilliant racing. That's the Midlands accent on that one. So, there's 2 battles going on. We've got Mike and Tom 444. I'll try to see if SJD can get past Colin J. Oh, Captain Stiff goes ahead of Tom 444. Gets ahead of Tom 444 for 7th place here. But Aaron Spence pits. So he will have to go on the medium tyre. He's got no choice. He's got to go for the medium tyre. So, Top 4. Oh, brilliant move, just ahead. Oh, can Captain Steve just do the Bonto moment here, but he doesn't. Brilliant move, absolutely brilliant. Oh, SJD, oh, contact between Colin J and SJD at the first corner there. That would have been a belter if them two breaking at the same time, synchronous, in sync. Craig's got the fastest lap, the original Flying Scotsman, with a 1:24.4. However, is in 13th place again. He's synchronously has moved back up to 12. I'm going to see what Craig's going to try and do. He's going to try and get on synchronously now. And Ton Avalanche as well. He's trying to pull away from synchronously in 12th place. But Craig's going to be the Flying Scotsman here to try and close in on him on that one, to be fair. Oh, yes. So at the moment, this is the only closest battle we've got so far. But Dre Geo and Sir Spud are pulling... Well, Dre Geo is pulling away from Sir Spud. Each little bit here, a little bit of that. But Mr. Scorsese may have a chance to try and close in on second place with Sir Spud. So as things stand, 10 points. Mr. Scorsese would have 93 points if it stays like this. And RNG Spence would have 1 point, so 19 points, I think. 81. No, 20. I couldn't pronounce it. My maths are gone. RNG Spence, SJD has to pit, so everyone else moves up 1 place. I'm just trying to say it quickly here. 93, 71, 93, 71. 22 points. If it stays like this... Oh, no, sorry. 20 points. If it stays like this, Mr. Scorsese will win the Drivers' Championship with a race to spare. Madness stuff. If he didn't win at Britain, can you imagine if he would have been the first ever driver ever to never win a race but still win two Drivers' Championship? That would have been a massive record here. But we got a 3-car battle here. Dre Geo's pitted. Oh, Ferrari! Synchronicity's gone wide into the gravel there, but Craig's moved up. Same as Tom Avalanche, but Craig might have a chance here. Oh, 2 in the bed, 4. Oh, what a move! What a move from Craig! Oh my God, this could be a 3. Please be a 3-car. Please be a 3 in the bed. I don't ask for much. Oh my God! Oh my God! Synchronicity moves up to 11th place. Craig's slowly pulling away. Oh, this could have been a 3 in the bed situation, but we might have a 2. We might have a 2 in the bed if they pull away, pull closer. Oh my God. Don't do this. Do not do this! Synchronicity. Oh my God. Nearly went to the back of Craig there. Synchronicity's got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting from the first corner itself. So he's really struggling with those tyres at the minute on the soft tyre. After he did a brilliant qualifying lap, he's now struggling with the soft tyre. But he needs to pull those soft tyres probably about 17 laps of it. So he's got another 10 laps at least. That's what I would have done. I would have to done like 17 laps. SJD's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So, Dre Geo pits. Miss Scorsese and Sir Spud are both pitted because of Dre Geo's time. Oh my God! Oh no! Captain Stephen has retired from the session. That was a weird one. He went to the back of, which I believe was Tom 444's car, and because of that, he bounced into the car, tried to get back into the pits, and because of that, Captain Steve has lost the car completely. Well, not lost it, sorry. He just hit the wall after he had that bounce from Tom 444's car. Oh, who was that? That was one of the Tom 444's car just coming out there. But the Ferrari and the Williams Synchronicity and time avalanche. Oh, Synchronicity got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not well at all. But Sonario the Spud. No. Oh, that could have been a brilliant move there. But they're going for the medium tyre. The driver to watch out for at the minute is Mike in the soft tyre. So you're going to have to go for the super softs at the end of this race. Oh, Mr. Scorsese has a chance to move up to 5th. Brilliant stuff. These two are not giving in. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Mr. Scorsese and Sir Spud. Gunnar pits. Gunnar has pitted. So he's gone for what I said was 10 laps of the super softs. And then, he's gone for the medium tyre. So he's not happy to go on the soft tyre. But Mike needs to go long. He needs to go long if he wants to do any chance of doing well in this race here. Colin J. Captain Steve will be absolutely fuming. Oh, Mr. Spud. That was a bit of a late braking there from Sir Spud there. But a little bit of late braking there. But Mr. Scorsese moves back up to 4th. Dre G has got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Because of that, Mr. Spud drops a little bit down now from a 10th to a 2nd now because of that battle with Mr. Scorsese. But bear in mind, Mr. Spud will need to last those medium tyres all the way to the end. So, is anyone not done? So the top two have not done a lap. I'm not with it. The top 2 drivers have not done a stop yet. So, like I said, Mike will probably need to hit lap 50, between 50, mainly 17. He needs to do it to stay in a chance of 10 laps on the super softs. And Colin J needs to try and aim for at least another 8 laps, maybe less. Tony Balazs got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So he's the one that's closer to Tom 444 at the moment here. So this is a belter. We've got 2 battles going on. We've got Tom 444, Tony Balazs, we're watching now. I thought Drake here was going to close in. Yes, 8 tenths closer to the Force India teammate of tonight, of Colin J. What a move from Tom Avalanche. Brilliant stuff. So he made the move there, but what can Dre Gio do? So try and get past Colin J. Colin J's tyres must be absolutely killing. But he's got to have to, like I said, I keep saying this now, he needs to hold those tyres pretty much another 7 more laps. I reckon probably about another 7 laps, or 5 to 7 laps. Oh, Dre Gio! Dre Gio moves up. Tom 444's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. Madness stuff. Oh no, Tom Avalanche! What's happened to him? Oh, he's crashed. I just seen he's just crashed at turn 6, I believe. Oh no, absolutely gutted. Oh my god, we might have a 3-car battle here. Come on. We might have a 3-car battle here. Tom Avalanche has left the session here. So, virtual safety car. Oh, it could have been a 2 to bed. We've got a virtual safety car. Because Tom Avalanche has left the session. So, virtual safety car going now. We're just about halfway now of this fantastic racing. So, Craig's going to the pits now. Synchronicity's gone for the pits as well. So, I don't blame him for this virtual safety car stuff as well, but go watch out for this. Can Dre Gio close in on Mr. Scorsese now? Bear in mind, most of the drivers now. Remember, Mike, who does not have, is a king of no penalties. That's why I was calling the civilian legend. I sound like civilian, as in like civilian people legend. But it's Slovenian, as in like the country Slovenia. DRS is now enabled. We're back and running. Oh, Miss Scorsese. Oh, a little bit of contact there between himself and Colin J. But Dre Gio will have a chance now on Colin J for third place. We might have a two moves within one. Oh no. Colin J's just by his side because of the DRS. So Mr. Scorsese will be a sitting duck here. This is a chance for Dre Gio to get ahead of Colin J for third place here, to be in the podium stuff here. The two force Indians side by side. Oh, this could be a belter. Oh, brilliant driving from these guys here. But Dre Gio moves on to third and in the podium stuff now. Who was that? There is the Red Bull. Oh, Sir Spod. What happened to him? He must have had contact with one of the drivers. I believe it could be Gunnar. Apologies if I get that wrong. But he must have made a mistake, or unless he made a mistake in the turn in there. But because of that, Sir Spud is going to have a chance against his teammate of Aaron J. Spence. But as this moment in time, we've got 12 points, 95 points. Oh yeah, Sir Spud had to let Aaron J. Spence through. So 5 points for... Scorsese will have 95 points. Aaron J. Spence will have 5 points. 20 points. Guaranteed, Mr. Scorsese would win the Drivers' Championship if it stays like this. If it stays like this. I'm just saying, if it stays like this as well. But anything could happen here, ladies and gentlemen. Anything could happen in the racing tonight. Dre Gio could spoil the party. Mike could spoil the party here. But he's doing a fantastic job here, Colin J and Mike, for the drive, for the amount of driving and stuff. Fantastic stuff. Good evening to whoever's joined the session. I hope you're okay and well. We just have to wait and see what happens in this situation here. But at this moment in time, Mr. Scorsese will win the Drivers' Championship based on the situation between Mr. Scorsese and Aaron J. Spence. Because Captain Steve, he had the unfortunate DNF. Look, a bounce of the car, like a bumpy car moment, and then try to get back into the pits, and he just hit the wall, at the entrance wall, that one, shall we say. And Tom 404, who's in 8th place in the minute. So, Tom 404 will need to win. Oh, Carrot Soup! Carrot Soup, how you doing, mate? You alright? Oh, Big Yeet, how you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're okay well. Oh, thank you for the bits, mate. Thank you very much appreciated. I hope you're okay. Well, what happened to you? I was waiting for you from the start on that one. We're on lap 15 and 27 of the Invictus Race League, the Performance League 1. I'm doing very... Mike's got a 5-second stop-go penalty for speed in the pit lane. He'll be absolutely livid with that. So he needs to pull 5 seconds from somewhere now. Carrot Soup says, how you doing, Mark Pal? I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm doing very, very well. You missed a frantic start, to be fair. Missed a frantic start. Some great battles going on. We've had 2 DNFs so far. But at this moment in time, okay. You probably think, what the hell was I saying there? Carrot Soup says, I've been here but completely forgot that Twitch had a chat and was watching the enthralling racing. Fair dues, mate, fair dues. Sorry, I was just thinking, where was you, Carrot Soup? I was going to say Captain Carrot Soup, I'm going to call you now. Carrot Soup, I was just saying, where was you on that one? Normally you're like in there from the start, but fair play to you, mate, for joining tonight. It would have been race 12 tonight, but this is technically race 11. Next week will be the finale race at China, but I believe the Drivers' Championship will be confirmed tonight if it stays like this, because Mr. Scorsese got a 15-point gap. Yeah. I have to wait and see what happens there. But Dre Gio might have a chance on Mr. Scorsese for the lead of the drive of the race of the oh my god, can Dre Gio do it? Can he beat Zancusi? What a move! What a move! Brilliant stuff! And he made the move stick. Brilliant stuff. Yeah. I know what you mean, Carrot. I know what you mean. He was saying, capture stiff, ramming Tom in the rear into the pit lane. It was just more like about like bumping car moment there, from what I saw on the screen anyway. But a good battle here for the top two at the minute. But I'm just more trying to understand with the point situation regarding the Drivers' Championship. Oh, Dragio's got a little bit wide there. SGD's got the fastest lap, a 124 flat there. So good time from him. Well done to him. But Mr. Scorsese has a chance for the DRS to close in on Dragio. No, he might have a chance on the long straight here. They've got to be careful here because of the penalty stuff. Mike's got a 5-second penalty, which I must have jinxed it on that one. So I do apologise, Mike, because he says he's normally the penalty king. The non-penalty king, shall we say. Gouda could have a good opportunity here for the podium stuff here tonight if he can keep it going. But Colin J would need to pit. Probably need to pit within the next... I was going to say whether now or next few laps, but he's pitting now. It might drop down to 7th, I do believe. Maybe. So what have you been up to then, Carrot Soup? What have you been up to? But like I said, the situation is Mr. Scorsese will have 95 points. Aaron Spence will have 76. We'll have 19 points. So either way, Aaron Spence needs to get ahead of Mr. Scorsese to stand any chance of getting some points in to keep the title race going to the last race of the season. But at this moment in time, Mr. Scorsese will be the Drivers' Championship winner tonight if it stays like this. Good evening to everyone that's joined the session. I hope you're okay and well. Dragio's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Now, I believe Dragio has got at least 2 penalties, I believe. At least 2 penalties. So, either way, Mr. Scorsese will be back into first. SJD's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So, Mike would need to pull something out, a rabbit out of the bag, or a rabbit out of the hat here. Magician Mike. Will it be a Magic Mike to pull out of here to try and get into the podium stuff tonight, which he, to be fair, he said he definitely wants to do the one stop tonight, which he is doing at the minute brilliantly at the moment here. But where's Colin J? Colin J's dropped down to 8th after that. I guessed 7th place, but 8th place it is now. But we've got some battles going on at the minute. We've a little bit closer. Synchronously trying closing on Craig now for 9th place. Just have to wait and see what I'm saying. Good evening to everyone that's joined the session. We're on lap 19-27 of the Invictus Race League Performance League 1. Oh, Synchronously has made a mistake on the first corner, and because of that, he's already had the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. There, madness, absolutely madness stuff. SJD is retired from the session. He had a 3-second time penalty just earlier, and now everyone will guarantee at least a point if they can keep their car on track. Tom 44 struggling at the minute at the back end there. So still watching this battle here. We've got SJD has left the session, so Colin J's going to have a chance to try and close in on Tom 44 with the super soft tyre. Mike could have a chance to try and close in on Guna now. Needs to be within 6 seconds of Dragio, because I know Mr. Scorsese. Well, Mike's got 5 seconds to be fair. Mike needs to pull and get to Guna as quick as possible. I keep forgetting that he had the penalty, because he's never has any penalties every time I watch. But Ken Colin J has a chance for Tom 44. He's got the fastest lappers also with 123.8. He goes side by side with Tom 44. Oh, a little tad contact there, just a wheel bounce there, but not much. Nothing to compromise too much there. But he makes the move there, and what a move! What a move from Colin J with a 7th place finish. But Tom 44 is in 8th place at the minute. What can Mike do? Mike's got a chance here to get into 3rd place and guarantee a podium stuff. But actually, he needs to be 2 seconds ahead of Gunnar if he makes the move now. He makes the move! No. He will make the move. The long straight. He's got to make the move. He's got to be faster. He's got to have the faster move. Can he have the chance here for the long straight here? He's got to be on the inside. Coming up to Power Ballica corner. The most famous corner of the Italian Grand Prix. Oh! Gunnar's holding on. Mike holds on for third, but Gunnar's got the DRS. Oh, lovely helicopter view with the two in the bed. Boy. So, oh my God, Gunnar has just gone ahead, but Mike had I thought he could have the better exit there. Oh, this is a lovely helicopter view. So supposed to go 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all. He did not want that at all. Oh my God, Mike. What? Could have been a nasty contact there, but Mike sorted out for third, and he makes the move. Sweet. Like a sweet shot of a golf shot. Sweet shot on that one. I'm going to say sweet move on that one. Mamma mia, fantastico, magnifico. That's the one I was after. But Gunnar needs to get there. To be fair to Mike, he's got 6 laps left to try and catch up to Mr. Sky C in second place. So he might have a chance here, but Gunnar needs to be within a second to get the DRS on Mike for third place. But Mike needs to pull away 2 seconds at least, because I'm sure Gunnar's got a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. I can't remember, but he will definitely have a 3 second time penalty at least. But we've got a couple of battles going on. We've got three. Yeah, I was going to say top 4. We have a 4 car, but it'll be a 3 car battle here for 8th place here. Craig slowly catching up to Tom 444 synchronously after his brilliant qualifying in second place. He's dropped right down within the first 2 laps of the race. So, but can Craig make the move? He nearly tried the move. Oh my gosh, synchronously he's made a massive mistake on the first corner again. He's got to be careful though, because he's got like a few penalties from that situation there. But what can Craig do here on 12.444? Needs to pull something out of the rabbit out of the bag here. He's trying to build up his ERS, but I don't blame him here. 12.444's got more of the ERS mode left him than Craig here, but Craig's slowly catching up, so he needs to do the overtake mode here. Both of them are avoiding the overtakes, but Tom 444 coming through a Ascari corner. Craig, he's trying to do everything he can on those corners there, but Craig needs to slowly catching up to Tom 444. Could this be the move now? Colin Jones done the fastest lap again with 1:23.6. Cracking lap from him. Fantastic, Matt. Fantastic. Oh my God, we got a 3. Please be a 3. Dre G has got 3 second time penalty for multiple orders. Please be a 3! Yes! Yes! We got a 3 in the bed. Oh no, the Craig's in the creek. Oh, contact! Oh, contact between Craig and Tom 444. But Craig's got a 5 second stop go penalty for corner cutting now. Oh, we got a 3 in the bed. I asked for this earlier on in the race. 5 second stop go penalty again, but gained 1 place, Craig. Oh, so he's got 10 seconds with the penalties. So whatever happens, unless I'm mistaken, Craig will drop down to 10th. Unless Synchronously has made a massive mistake. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to see what happens here with Tom 444. Closing in on Craig now for 8th place. You've got to have the run in here, Craig. Slowly. Oh, Tom 444 might have the opportunity here. Oh my God, we've got another 3. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, we could have had another 3 in a bed. Oh, Synchronicity has made a mistake there. But can he bounce back to do another 3 in a bed? No, he can't. This would guarantee to be a 2 in a bed now. We're on lap 24, 27 of the Invictus Racing League, the Performance League 1. Situation here, but Tom Ford moves up to 8th. Oh, Craig's just never going to give in here. Never gonna give you no. Oh. What can Craig do? This is a great 3-car bar here for 8th place, and it should have been at the top end. Should have been at the top end. But Craig, what a drive from these 2 drivers here. Brilliant drive. Oh! Craig, what a move! What a move from Craig. Moves up to 8th. Tom Ford drops down. Oh, Tom Ford drops down again. Synchronicity, what a move from him. So Tom's dropped down like a domino effect, but he might bounce back here into... Oh, he's a little bit dropped there. Boy. Madness. Absolutely madness, but Synchronicity could have had a little bit of contact there on Craig there, but this could be a 3-car battle here. Mike's got to close in on Mr. Skysea for a chance to be in 2nd place, but he needs to pull at least 2 seconds from Mr. Skysea within 2 laps. But RJ Spence might have a chance on Guna now for 4th place. Oh, Tom Ford's tyres must be absolutely killing on the 14 laps. But Mike have a chance. What a move from Mike. Brilliant stuff. And all the last stuff here. Brilliant stuff. But where's Synchronicity? Oh my god, Synchronicity thought I had a chance on Craig now for 8th place, respectively. But Tom Ford might have a chance on Synchronicity for 9th place. Oh my god, them 2 drivers are worrying me to death here. Tom Ford had to cut that corner because he outbroke himself there, but Skysea will need to stay within 2 seconds to stand any chance of I don't know if Mike needs to pull something out of a rabbit out of the bag here, but Aaron J. Spence might have a chance on Guna now for 4th place. This could be a good run in here. Synchronicity. Oh, fantastic racing here. Fantastic. Oh, man, if he can... Oh, we're going to have another 2 in a bed. We might have another 2 in a bed. Oh, what a move. What a move from Aaron J. Spence. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Craig's going to have a chance now to try and get on Synchronicity for 8th place. I really want to get back onto the point stuff quickly, but there's so many battles going on. Good, and Aaron J. Spence might have another battle here. Mr. Skysea would have 10 points. So 93. Aaron J. Spence will have 8 points. So 15 points. 15 points. If Guna gets ahead of Aaron J. Spence, that's it. But I think Guna's got penalties. So Mr. Skysea, Craig's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. So as things stand, there's a 15-point gap from the top 2. So Mr. Skysea would have to would have a 15-point gap coming up to the final race. So, like I said, Aaron J. Spence would need to win the race, and Mr. Skysea would just need 1 point to stand any chance of winning his 2nd world title in a row in the Performance Leagues. Brilliant stuff. Oh my God! Synchronicity really making a mistake, left, right, and centre there. But he's pulling away from Craig now. Guna. We're on the last lap. Oh, Guna's made a mistake there, so it's Spud slowly coming behind of Guna now. So where's Dre Gio? Dre Gio's coming up to turn 6, I believe. So coming up to where Spud is now. So Spud coming up to Guna now. Guna needs to try and get closer to Aaron J. Spence. Now, I don't know, I can't remember if Aaron J. Spence has more penalties or Mr. Skysea has more penalties than the other. But at the moment, if it stays like this, it will be it'll be a final race, but it'll be more likely it'll be Mr. Sky C to win the title with 15 points. You need RJ Spencer to win the race. If he wins the race, actually, he would win it. But like I said, where's Dre Gio? Dre Gio's coming to the final bit, and congratulations to him. He has just won the Italian Grand Prix. Mike's finished second place. Oh, Mike's finished first. Mr. Sky C, where's Mr. Sky C finish? Mr. Sky C finishes second. Where's RJ Spence? He finishes fourth. No, he finishes sixth. Oh no! Mr. Sky C finishes 12 points. He would have 95 points. RJ Spence would finish with 5 points. 20-point gap. Mr. Sky C, you are, and I believe you are, the Drivers' Championship winner again within the second season in a row. So congratulations to him based on the penalty situations here. I did say I'm not sure whether it was the penalty situations or what, but well done to Dre Gio. Well done to well done to Mike, who's finished first. Dre Gio in third place as well, and Mr. Sky C, who finishes second place. And because of the penalty situations here, I believe it's a 20-point gap. I believe it's a 20-point. So. But brilliant drive from everyone here tonight. Absolutely belters of a time. Here are your race classification for the Italian Grand Prix for the Invictus Race League Performance League 1. You've got Mike in first. Mr. Sky C in second. Dre Gio in third. Guna in fourth. Colin J in fifth. Aaron J. Spence in sixth. Sir Spud in seventh. Tom 44 is in eighth. Craig is in ninth. Synchronicity in 10th. SJD, Ton Avalanche and Captain Stiff have all had a DNF during the race. And I'll tell you what, Mr. Sky C has just won the Drivers' Championship for the second season running because of what happened between the penalties from Aaron G. Spence and from between Mr. Sky C and Aaron G. Spence. But if there was no penalties, it would have been a 15-point gap. It would have been a 15-point gap, and it would have been a very, very tough ask tonight. But I'm going to invite Dre Gio, Miss Sky C, and Mike for the chats, for the interviews. So I'm just going to invite them in now. Miss Sky C will be an absolute happy Vavavoom fan here tonight. So I'm just trying to get Mike to join as well, and then we're about to kick off here tonight. Just waiting for Mike to join. Good evening to Dre Gio. If you can hear me, mate, make sure you got your allow voice to be shared, if you can, on the party settings. All right. Of
course, mate.
Nice one, mate. Thank you. While we're waiting for some of the guys to turn up, we're waiting for Synchronicity. It's saying spun out first lap. I've seen what happened with the first corner. I didn't see all of it. I just saw what happened at the front end part. But it was mad stuff there. So Mr. Goss is just joining the party now. So I'm waiting for Mike to join as well. So these guys, before we carry on, before you say anything, guys, can you make sure you got your loud voices to be shared on the party before we kick off? So just waiting for the guys to get themselves prepped up and ready to go. Before I say that, it's been an absolute belt of a race at Italy Grand Prix. So madness stuff. I was trying to get all the point stuff from everyone, and well, for mainly the top two drivers of Aaron J. Spencer and Mr. Guy C. But I'm sure. Shared. So that will be all cushy, shall we say, on that one. But I'll be speaking to Mike. I'll be speaking to Mrs. Guy C. And then I'll be speaking to Dre Gio for their performances in the Italian Grand Prix. And then I'll be talking to them about Chinese Grand Prix for the finale, shall we say, for next week. So, guys, before I carry on, are you all set up, ready to go?
Yes.
I'm fine.
Yep. Yep.
Nice one. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Right. Mike, how you doing?
Oh, very good, very good,
Oh,
very
very
good.
good, very good. Oh, I knew you could do it if you're being cute on that one, mate.
Yeah, yeah, you
Uh,
told me before the race.
I said to you, I said in the stream, I said you was trying out for the mediums in the practice, and you said, oh no, you didn't like it at all. You didn't like the mediums,
No.
so you tried with the mediums in the qualifying, but you just tried with the softs to get the qualifying time in 10th. Did you expect that, or did you not meant to get that time in 10th?
My setup was for the race, so I had a bit of understeering qualifying, so I couldn't get a good lap in, so that's it. But first of all, congratulations, Kazi, for attaining the title, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah,
And you made it easy to pass.
Yeah, no way to fight you.
You
We were on
know,
the super soft.
you know what? But I was cheated by the game. I was under the limit and I enabled the speed limiter, and I hit the throttle, and it went above despite the pit limiter and gave me the 5-second penalty. And I was
Yeah, it's a
thinking,
shame.
oh
Yeah.
no, I have to make up those 5 seconds. But thankfully, I don't know how Dregeo got so many penalties, but he was
Yeah.
he,
12
he, he,
seconds.
he had a good
How,
race.
how did you?
Well, I got shunted off first corner, first lap, and I had to cut across the chicane. So the first corner already had a 3-second
Yeah.
time penalty.
Ooh.
I don't know what happened the first corner. It was big mess.
Yeah, first lap was big mess. All first lap I saw guys battling and touching, and I was lucky enough to just go in the middle through.
yeah. As you were saying there was some collision stuff at the first corner as well. But like I said, I only saw the front end part. I was trying to see what happened, but it looked like a few people as you said, cut the first corner to avoid the accident there, which is understandable. But if the game gets you 3 seconds, you got no other choice to avoid it. But you had no other choice for the guys that had to do it on that one anyway. But you saying during the race before we started the race, you were saying I want to try and see if I could do well in the race pace, because that's what you always do. You always go for the race pace, Mike. Did you
Yeah.
expect the win tonight or not?
No, not at all, mate. Especially with the Haas. It's good on the straight, but it's not. It's bad in the corners, really bad. I had to adjust the setup a lot for the race for this car, so. But it
Yeah,
was nice. Well, it was nice. I profited, I guess, from people DNFing and stuff, but it was good.
yeah, definitely. From the drive, you was going to drive like a madman after what you had with the 5 second penalty. I was just about to ask you actually, what happened with the 5 second penalty at the pit stop? Did you just miss brake or just?
No, no, no. I was already under the speed limit, and I enabled the pit limiter, and I went on the throttle, and it went above anyway. I'm telling you, I was cheated by the game. Uh, that should be removed also, but I thought that's post-race stuff. Let's try to drive like crazy and get those 5 seconds everywhere I can.
Yeah, yeah. You made those tyre wear well at Italy. Was there any tips?
Oh, my softs were 75.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, but they were about the same as quick as the mediums, as the guys on the mediums. I didn't lose any time compared to the guys behind. I was watching that from the virtual safety car on, and it was the gap was stable, so I didn't pit earlier.
Fair enough, fair enough. But like I said, you
But
had
Jeff told me, but Jeff told me that the tire will give any moment. So
yeah. You don't want that to happen from Jeff there.
yeah, but I wanted to have the pace for the last laps and have the super softs really good, and they were fantastic. The last stint was great. The car felt really great. At the beginning, not so much, but at the end, it was great. Maybe I got used to it by then, and I was just driving. I was even looking at the times then. I knew that Gio had a lot of penalties, but I thought those 5 seconds will cost me, but they didn't in the end, so it was great.
Yeah, but like I said, mate, you responded well. You're driven like a madman. I'm not saying you are a madman in real life, so I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
going to ask you that one. But you had to driven like a madman to get ahead. And at one point, I thought you did not get enough. But yeah, it's just madness stuff. But like I said, well done for you for tonight, Mike. And like I said, it's a good points for you. I think you've had 50 points. You have 52 points from what I can see. Anyway, from 52 points, so you would have moved
Well,
up quite a bit. Anyway, depending on where.
that's 46 less than I have in F3.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm not going to say anymore because I don't want to jinx it anything. But you're going to look forward to F3, but I'm not going to say anymore because I don't want to jinx it anymore. But
Yeah, I know I had a race pace for tomorrow. I know I have it.
yeah, yeah, definitely. But Mike, brilliant drive from you, brilliant stuff, and I wish you
Cheers,
all the
mate.
very, I wish you very best of luck
Cheers,
tomorrow
Mark. Cheers.
and also
Thank you.
next week at China. But would you mind staying over for a few minutes, or do
Of
you have to
course,
shoot
of
off?
course, of course. No, no,
Nice,
no. I'll stay. I'll stay.
nice one. Right, Mr. Sky C. Right, I'm going to say this slowly now before he gets crying with enjoyment. He not only has won the first title, he's won his second title in a row in the Performance League 1. So I'm just going to say clap for congratulations to you for retaining the Drivers' Championship as well. So well, and
It's
everyone's
okay.
all clapping.
I'm clapping
No
too.
more, no more, no more. It's okay, it's all fine, thank you.
But yeah, first off, well done for retaining the Drivers' Championship. Did you expect that tonight, or was you expecting to the last race of the Drivers' Championship?
No, I was expecting it tonight. I wanted to finish it tonight. It was very stressful all day. I stress because of tonight. First, I was not sure about doing the full quali I was away 10 minutes before the start. So yeah, and then I missed every lap of my my qualifying. Mistakes every lap, so I was very frustrating about myself. Then the first corner happens, and I was like P3 after starting P7. So don't know what happened yet, but looks like maybe some desync because there's no way for people in the bed, as you said, can do the corner. So I don't know what happened, but it will be. I mean, sure, it will be seen by the stewards. And then I just tried to do my race. The strategy was to go super soft to medium, classic one, but the pit crew puts me the soft instead of the medium. So when I went out the pit, Jeff told me that I was going to pit another time, and I was like, "Jeez, what?" And then I saw that I had the soft on, and after the tire deck was not that bad, so I decided to do the whole race with soft. So I did like 19 laps with the soft, which was very hard at the end. That's why I didn't fight with you, Mike, because you were clearly faster than me. And I just wanted to be on the podium, even P4, just in front of Aaron to secure the championship. So at the end I just missed out the win by 8/10. So not so bad, but once again the game is just broken. I can't wait to be on the next game because it's very frustrating to try to race correctly, but the game is just boring and doing strange things for you. So can't wait to be on the F1 2019.
Nice one.
And I'm happy to be a 2 times world champion in this league. Very proud. It was very hard, harder than ever. And some people try to say that I'm dirty in the race, but come on, guys, I have a Williams with front wing damage, so I can't do nothing more than trying to be alive in the race. So yeah, I'm not dirty, but it's very hard to race with a Williams.
It's okay, fair statement there from Mr. Sky C, the Vavavoom.
I talk too much.
It's alright, it's alright. I'd rather people, explain the situations, you know what I mean, and what your situation is in the Williams car and in the race itself. So, but like I said, regarding the race strategy, did at one point you had to get ahead of Aaron J. Spence, whatever happens, to stand any chance of winning the Drivers' Championship. Without penalties, it would have been 15 points. It would have been that you would have had to just get 1 point next week, and Aaron J. Spence had to win just to win the title. But with the penalty stuff, was you surprised with the amount of gap from everyone, or?
I saw Aaron pit on lap 6, so I thought that he was going to do a 2 stops, so super soft to soft to soft, and then I think he pitted to mediums, so yeah, he finished P4, and all the race he was behind Gunnar, I think, so I was praying for Gunnar to not let him through, and it not happened. But yeah, Geo, sorry for not pronouncing your name correctly. Dre has too much penalties, and that bring me into P2. So yeah, very surprised. But yeah, I think I deserve it after the Mexico pits glitch when I lost 9 points to Aaron. So yeah, it was just a question of time before I was champion once again.
Yeah, fair enough, Mr. Sky C, fair enough. But like I said, Mr. Sky C, you have driven a magnificent, not only the race, but for the first 11 races of the season, whatever happens. If you didn't win at Great Britain, you would have been the first ever driver ever, and I'll say this now, you would have been the first driver ever to not win a race but still won the Drivers' Championship, and you could have done that twice. No one's ever done it.
Yeah.
No one's ever done it, and you could have done that. So you could have and should have that Britain disqualified pretty much on that one. So just to carry on that record. But no, I'm kidding.
I want to win race. I want a victory.
No, fair enough.
All of that with the Williams.
Yeah.
Is Mr. Consistent.
Yeah. That's
Mr. Good start also.
yeah. That's what you need in the leagues, and that's what you need. You need to be consistent, and you need to be effective as well with all the races that you do. Wherever you've got the best car or the worst car, wherever happens. But you need to make sure you capitalise on the chances that you get with the higher car, as well as the lower cars that you get that you expect to get, if you know what I mean. But whatever happens, Mr. Sky C, you have been a magnificent driver, as in for this season, to retain the Drivers' Championship. I believe the constructors are not completed yet. I think they'll be done by next week. Will be the finale. We'll find out anyway.
I think we are behind by 1 point.
I believe so.
Maybe, I don't know. Steve retired, and so Wave. So maybe with my P2, 12 points. No, we are ahead by 1 point. 1 point, sorry.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, but yeah, it's going to be decided next week. It's not going to be decided. Look what you had with the Drivers' Championship tonight. It will be decided next week for the constructors, whatever happens.
Yeah.
But it's been a cracker of a
I need
season.
Wave.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, whatever happens, mate, I wish you all the best of luck next week. But first off, congratulations again for winning the Drivers' Championship for the second time this season. Well, in 2 seasons. And like I said, I wish you all the very best of luck, whatever happens. But are you all right to stay for a few more minutes to talk about China for the finale?
Just a question. Am I the first ever 2 times world champion in the league?
No.
No, not the league. No, we've had a few times. You would have been the first two-time driver if you did not win a race in 2 seasons. Then
I think the Lange was 2 times also.
Yeah, yeah, he was 2 times.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I need to be 3rd times.
Yeah, so you need to do that in the new season of 2019 to stand in a chance of whatever happens there. But do you mind a few more minutes to talk about China?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
Nice
thanks
one.
a lot.
Thank you very much. Dre Geo, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. It was pretty eventful, I suppose.
I tell you what, mate. Would you say that's your best ever drive without the penalties? Forget the penalties. Was that your best ever drive of the season so far? Would you say?
I think pace-wise, yeah. I don't know what I think a lot of it was with the setup. I seem to have a lot of straight line speed over everyone else. I got a really good start as well, but yeah, just got a little bit sloppy as the tyres started to go off.
Yeah.
And as I said, I got that first penalty, which obviously there was nothing I could do. I was leading into T1 and got a little push from behind, so I just carried on straight. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not contesting anything in the league, so it's not really it's not the end of the world.
Fair enough, mate. But regarding your pace, I've never seen you driven like that ever. Like, I know you're a good driver. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that from the last few races I've seen, that's going to be one of your top-notch performances in the pace. But I bet you're gutted with like you said. I bet you're gutted with the penalties that you had earlier on in the race. Because I think,
yeah, for sure.
Would you? I can't remember if you would have gone. No, because Scorsese didn't have the penalty.
I think I would have if I didn't have that first 3 second. I think I would have held on to 2nd place. But...
Yeah, you would have held on to 2nd. At that point.
Yeah. I think it was 5 seconds or 4 seconds or something like that.
Definitely, but like I said, mate.
Great drive.
Yeah, I was going to say. See, Mike's just taking over my F1 Chris.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. He's taking over my job after this season. That's it. But like I said, Dre G, who's been your best battler tonight? Who's been your best best one to drive against tonight?
I think I had a couple of a few laps battling with Spud.
Yeah.
He was on a different strategy, but he was giving me a good race, nice and hard but fair racing, which was brilliant.
Yeah. You have to call him Sir Knightley Hood of Sir Spud if he was watching this now, because he'll be absolutely laughing himself out when he says that. But don't get me wrong, this league has been great with battles. As long as you have good battles side by side, that's what you need. Hard but fair racing as well at the same time. And have you enjoyed it so far this season with Invictus, Dre Gio?
Yes, brilliant. Yep, brilliant. Absolutely love it.
Nice.
Can't wait for the new game.
Oh, nice one. Are you looking forward to would you say Italy's your best ever track? Would you say? I know you got the pace, but
well, I had no confidence actually coming into it. I've been doing a bit of practice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't think I'd got my head around the track, and I didn't think I'd have that much pace. But and I don't particularly enjoy driving the track either, to tell you the truth. But no, yeah, it was fine.
Oh, okay.
I like it a little bit more now, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Because that was the reason why I was asking, because your pace, and I keep repeating it because I feel like I'm like one of those parrots repeating it now. But the pace that you did tonight was just immense, and you had some good battles like with Spud and everyone else. But I'd like to see you battling out for like the top half next season and see if you can try and challenge Mr. Scorsese to see if anyone can stop Mr. Scorsese for the 3rd Drivers' Championship next season in the 2019 game, whatever happens. But
all I can say is that I'm already on F1 2019, so it will be hard. I'm already training.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Thanks to beta.
Fair enough. So we might have a new winner, Drivers' Championship winner in 2019 in that one, so from what Mr. Scorsese is saying. But Neo Geo. Oh, sorry, I keep saying Neo Geo. I keep saying it. I don't know why. I just keep remembering on the console stuff. But
Oh, that's okay, mate. You call me whatever makes you happy.
fair dude. Geo.
That's too cute.
Fair enough.
He's too nice.
Yeah. If I say bugger off after that, after what I did every time. So, but like I said, Dre Geo, it's been an honour and privilege for you to race in. It was a great battle from what I saw anyway between yourself and Spud, I think, in some occasions. But from the top, from what I saw, I thought you would have nailed it to hold on to first. But I think the penalties would have been great. Would have been not great at that point, but you would have had that point. So
something to work on, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I was struggling like mad, same with everyone else that used to be struggling like mad, and look at where some of the drivers are now. They're battling now for the top league now, look, as in the top half stuff, and it takes time, and some people do it a lot sooner rather than a lot later, if that makes sense. But you have been driven a good race tonight, and I can't wait for you in the next week, obviously, but also 2019 to see if you can try and knock off Mr. Sky C's Drivers' Championship title. But don't get me wrong, everyone else has got the chance, don't get me wrong. It's just I want to see. But yeah, just have to wait and see what happens. But once again, Dre Geo, well done for you for finishing third place. You would have got at least second place, but with the penalty stuff, it would have been a bit different anyway. But are you right for a few more minutes to talk about the finale at Chinese Grand Prix?
I'm actually getting savage evils from my wife, so I better.
Oh, okay. All right. No worries. If you go shoot off, you go shoot off. So nice for that.
Sorry, man. Thanks so much.
All right, mate. You take care. See you later.
See you
sure,
guys. Bye.
So,
See you.
So Neo Geo, I've always call him now. He's just got told off by his wife to get off the party stuff already. So but fair play to him for tonight. I would have liked to see what he would have said for the Chinese Grand Prix, but I'm sure he would have had a challenge to try and do his pace what he would have done at Italy tonight. So it'd be a good stuff anyway. But so I've talked to the guys about, but also well done to Neo Geo for finishing off the race tonight. I've spoken to the guys about the Italian Grand Prix, so they're going to have loads of pizzas. Mamma mia, nice. But also, it's...
And you had pasta today, Mark.
Yeah, I had the pasta, nice.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Formaggi.
so 4 cheese, extra cheese, nice.
Formaggi pasta.
But also these, but I've spoken to the guys about their Italian experience of the pasta and the track as well at the same time. But also, I'm going to talk to them about that Chinese Grand Prix. I'm going to talk the 2 questions quickly because we're running out of time, and be saying my final thoughts before we shoot off. I'm going to talk to them about their usual 2 questions. What are their thoughts of Chinese Grand Prix? And what are their expectations next week at the finale, which would have been the rerun of race 6 of the Performance League. But also, I'm not going to talk to them guys about the Chinese food, because I'm starving for food already after that pasta. But like I said, I'm speaking to Mike and to Mr. Skycy about the Chinese Grand Prix. So, Mike, the 2 questions: what are your thoughts of the Chinese Grand Prix, and what are your expectations next week? Depending on car, obviously. What are your expectations?
Yeah, I like the track. You already know that. Like the layout.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say else. I like it.
That's clear.
Fair enough. So Mike's just.
I do pretty okay there always. So.
Fair enough.
But I don't know what car I'll be driving. So.
Yeah, I mean, say you had like an average car, like a medium car, like a middle car, shall we say?
Like the Haas.
Like the Haas, yeah. What do you think would happen if you had the Haas car again, based on that performance?
5, 6, somewhere there.
Fair
No,
enough.
you will win. You will win.
No chance.
Fair enough.
I mean, you win here with a completely different strategy than us, with the same pace than us on mediums, where we were on the super soft. So you are as fast as us. So you can clearly clearly, sorry, win with the Haas.
Yeah, but Monza is my favorite track, so that's
Oh,
maybe
that's
why.
why. Okay.
Maybe
Fair
that's
enough.
why.
Fair
You will
enough.
do good anyway.
Fair
Hope
dues.
so.
Fair dues. Mike, again, congratulations on your win tonight. Fantastic
Thank you,
drive.
mate. Thank you.
And he said, "Oh, thank you, thank you, mwah, mwah, thank you, nice, nice." But like I said, it's an honour to see you win tonight, but also a good drive from you
Thanks.
tonight. And good luck for next week at China for the finale. Well, the finale race, shall we say, of rerun of race 6 on there.
Cheers, Smoke.
You can stay if you want, Mike, or you go shoot off. It's up to you, but don't get told off by someone else, like like Gia. Oh no. So, Mr. Sky C, the final 2 questions to you. What are your thoughts of China Grand Prix, and what are your expectations if you might have the Williams car again? But I'm just saying, if you had the Williams car again, what are your expectations in the Williams car for the Chinese Grand Prix?
The China's Grand Prix is my weakest track on the game, so I'm pretty happy to be champion here because I won't do anything next week. I don't like the track, I don't like the flow, I don't like the Williams, so I will be very happy to be at least in the points. But yeah, the Chinese Grand Prix is just painful for me. Yeah, and it will be even worse with a Williams. So I don't know what to expect, to be fair. I have to fight for the Constructor Championship. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I will have a Williams. So yeah, I will try my best as always. But yeah, very, very hard to expect something from this track. Yeah, this is my answer. Can say more.
Fair enough, fair enough. But like I said, it's anything could happen, Mr. Scorsese. Like I said, no one expected you to get a podium stuff with a Williams car throughout the majority of the races that you had. Like say you had the lesser car, shall we say, not Williams car, because there's a bit not disrespectful and stuff. But it's more of you've produced the goods where people made mistakes. And that's the consistency, and that's what made you a second two-time world champion in the performance leagues as well. So, but like Sam Sky well done for your third place. Second place. I'm just thinking of Dre Gio for second place to third. Then sorry, I do apologise.
No, that's me.
But like I said, Mr. Sky well done for the race tonight. Well done for your drivers' championship. I'm sure you're gonna have a party with the Italian.
Yeah, with my team. Yeah. They watch all the race in your channel, so they found you very, very funny.
Oh really?
So yeah.
Oh okay. So
Yeah.
do you want my autograph on that one? Shall we say on that one?
Yeah, I need yeah, I need it.
Oh okay. That'll cost you a lot because it's the Vavavoom in the French Grand Prix, shall we say, with the Renault type car. But like I said, Mr. Sky C, well done for the Drivers' Championship. You have been the most consistent driver. Even though you had one win out of 23 races, one win out of 23 races, and still wins 2 World Drivers' Championships. Madness, absolute madness. But well done to you, mate. Congratulations, and I wish you all the very best of luck next week at the Chinese Grand Prix.
Thanks a lot.
Guys, you're more than welcome to stay if you want to, or you go shoot off, but don't get told off by the other people if they want like that again. But I'm just going to do my final thoughts and then I'm going to shoot off, so it's up to you guys, alright? So thanks again, much appreciated with Mike, Mrs. Scossi and Dre Gio, who got told off by his wife earlier on in the stream. Earlier on in the interview.
I will do the same as Dre, so bye.
Yeah,
my wife is calling me.
Fair enough. Mr. Scorsese, see you later, mate. You take care.
See you.
So, I'm just going to say my final thoughts for tonight's race. Brilliant qualifying from Dre Gio as well, and synchronously as well. It was a mad, and Sir Spud, who got pole tonight in the qualifying tonight in the Italian Grand Prix. But madness stuff, absolutely madness stuff. With the first corner in the first lap, I could not remember. There was two 3-in-a-beds, two lots of 3-in-a-beds before the first corner at the start. It was absolutely madness. I absolutely love Italy. Mamma mia, Mario stuff, Mario, unbelievable stuff. But like I said, it's been an absolute cracker of a race. Dre Gio did one of the best races I've seen. It was just a shame that when he had the penalty situations. Mike driven a magnificent race. He had to be like a madman to try after he had the 5-second penalty. It was a shame about Synchronously because he must have made a mistake on the first corner, and because of that he dropped right down from 2nd to 13th in a matter of corners within the first lap. So he wanted to get this race out of the way and done and dusted. But there was some great battles from like Craig, Waving Tail, aka Ton Avalanche, Spud, Neo Geo, Mr. Skysea and Mike as well. Tom on that one. Brilliant choice for everyone. But it's the Drivers' Championship. I was a bit worried if it was going to be decided tonight or decide next week at the Chinese Grand Prix, the rerun of race 6. But tonight, Mr. Skysea, who's only won one race out of 23 races, that's from last season, start of last season to currently now, he's not won more than one race, and he's just won the Drivers' Championship twice. That's going to be a record. That's going to be a massive record for that. But you have to be consistent, and that's what you need to be. So the Drivers' Championship has been confirmed because Mr. Skysea was in 2nd place. Just to clarify that again, and Aaron J. Spence had a few penalties, which he dropped right down to 6th, which would have been a 20-point gap, and there's 15 points left, and there was no chance for Aaron J. Spence to retain. To challenge Mr. Skysea for the Drivers' Championship. But like I said, if the penalty situation did not happen, it would have been a 15-point gap. It would have been a 15-point gap, but it would have been a massive, massive task for Aaron J. Spencer to pull something out of the bag. Same with like Tom 444 and Captain Stiff. Captain Stiff was really unlucky with the it was really, really unlucky with what happened. He was like bounced from Tom 444's car into the pits, and he just tried to get back into the pits, and he just went into the wall. It was like bang and silly bang moment there. But like I said, it was a bit unfortunate from Captain Stiff, but I'm hoping this is not like a mind games to find out what happens in F3 tomorrow, because Captain Stiff and Mike are battling that for the Drivers' Championship as well tomorrow. So if Mike wins again tomorrow and Captain Stiff does not get more than 5th place, then Mike would win the Drivers' Championship based on points as well. But can I always remember, always remember, stay classy. I'll see you later, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next week. The finale or the rerun of race 6 of the Chinese, the Chinese Grand Prix. I'm not with it at all. So, but like I say, again, massive congratulations on Mr. Skysea for winning the Drivers' Championship for the 2nd season running. And constructors will have to be decided next week at the Chinese Grand Prix. Cheers for that, guys. Much appreciated. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye. Bye bye.